Mista Pat here, and we're celebrating Patober. October. We've got a lot of treats in store this Halloween season, and today we are starting with the legend of Bigfoot. Let's step right on into it. The legend of Bigfoot appears in many places around the world. Let's take a look at one example. Welcome to the Pacific Northwest, home of the Sasquatch. The Sasquatch is a large ape-like creature that is bipedal. That means it walks standing up on 2 feet, and it roams the forest. It is described to be very tall and is known to tear down trees. It communicates to other Sasquatches by whooping, yelling, and knocking on trees. Many people have tried to prove Bigfoot's existence by finding footprints, hair strands, but most convincing of all is video evidence. This is the Patterson-Gimlin film. It is considered the best evidence that a Sasquatch does exist. There's a lot of debate on whether this video is real, but it's up to you to decide whether you believe it or not. Okay, Mr. Sasquatch man, keep on walking right away from me. We'll find our next species of Bigfoot on the other side of the world, in a small country called Nepal. This is the Himalayan mountain range, home to the Yeti, but you may know it as the abominable snowman. According to Sherpa folklore, the Yeti is a large ape-like creature that is covered in white or gray fur. It has a large, pointed head and claws. They typically travel in pairs or groups and communicate with whistles and howls. You mean there are Yeti clicks? People have claimed to have found footprints, a Yeti scalp, and even a Yeti hand. In 1986, a hiker named Anthony Woodridge spotted large footprints in the snow. He snapped a picture and ended up capturing what he believed to be the Yeti at the end of the footprint trail. What do you think? Could this be a Yeti? But hold up, wait a minute. Why do these two species have different appearances? To answer this question, let's look at a real-world example of the grizzly bear and the polar bear. The grizzly bear lives in the Pacific Northwest and has developed traits to fit its environment. The polar bear lives in the Arctic tundra and has adapted to thrive there. Compared to grizzly bears, polar bears have larger paws to walk on the ice and have thicker fat and fur to survive the cold. They have also developed a white color to blend into the snow. These differences in the environment influence how animals look and act, much like the Bigfoot. People are also influenced by the environment they live in, and their legends reflect these changes. Our next species of Bigfoot is found in the land down under. Australia's version of the Bigfoot is called a Yowie, and it's most commonly found in dense bushlands. Yowies range in height from 5 feet to 12 feet tall. They're really similar to American Sasquatches, but have distinct fangs and red hair. Some also say Yowies can be aggressive to other animals, but don't worry, apparently they're cool to chat with. In 1977, an Australian resident by the name of Tony Duffy claimed to have encountered a Yowie and even said he had a 2-hour-long conversation with it. Man, you've been watching YouTube way too long. Let's return back to the United States, but this time, make a stop on the East Coast. We have just entered the habitat of the Florida skunk ape. The skunk ape is one of the more unique kinds of Bigfoots. It has long, matted hair and is named after its distinct skunk-like smell. This smell is a result of its habitat in the swamp. Who knows what's in that gross water? Yuck! The legend of the skunk ape has dated back to the Muskogee and Seminole tribes hundreds of years ago. In more recent times, the skunk ape has been documented many times, including by tourists on camera and on video. Do these videos look real to you? Or are we fooled by people in costumes? Finally, we visit the island nation of Indonesia to observe our last species of Bigfoot. The island of Sumatra is where we'll find the Wrong Pande. This creature is said to have stood around 4 to 5 feet tall, earning the name Wrong Pande, or short man. Many have questioned why the Wrong Pande is bipedal if it lives in the jungle. Some think this is because a volcanic eruption thousands of years ago burned down the trees, But this doesn't explain why the orangutan still swings from vines. Well, I think the Wrong Pande must just be scared of heights. Man, just get an Uber. Do you believe in Bigfoot? I don't know what I believe yet, but I know I don't want to meet any of these monsters anytime soon. Keep your big feet away from me. Well, that does it for today's episode. Remember to keep it real. Peace. Did you know that people who study creatures from legends are called cryptozoologists? Now that is a cool career, man.